I'm Jan.
I'm Tracy.
And we are in Sicily.
As things turned out, we were supposed to go to Corfu and to Malta, but due to inclement weather conditions, we got redirected to Syracuse, Italy.
So where we are is actually in Ragusa, which is about an hour and a half. We took a bus ride. We're here on one of the Regent excursions. Very neat city. It really kind of started around the 2nd century BC, but what is important here is in 1693, there was an earthquake that actually devastated everything to the ground. There is one gate to the Church of the St. Giorgio that is actually remains, but pretty much the rest of the city was broken down.
We come to San Vincenzo Ferrari.
While it no longer serves as a church, it was first founded in 1509 and rebuilt after the 1693 earthquake. Of interest is the sundial found on the facade.
Instead of telling time, this sundial was designed to display the number of hours until sunset, which at this time occurs in about 5 hours.
Today, the structure serves as an auditorium for different events. Can you tell we're coming up to a church? The Church of San Giuseppe, or St. Joseph, is an example of the Baroque-style architecture used to rebuild Ragusa after the 1693 earthquake. We earlier visited the Gate of San Giorgio, which is the only part of Ragusa that still stands after the 1693 earthquake. In 1738, the Duomo was commissioned to be rebuilt here.
Today, it is one of the most important examples of Baroque architecture in Sicily.
Last, we visit the Church of Giacomo the Apostle, the Church of St. John. The origins of this church go back as early as the 13th century, and as with most of Ragusa, it had to be rebuilt after the earthquake.
Our time in Ragusa has come to a close, but next we go to Modica,
stopping to enjoy the view along the way.
This is St. Peter's behind us. There's several different places in the city that was designated as UNESCO World Heritage Site due to the Baroque architecture, much like we saw in the last town.
The Church of San Pietro, or St. Peter's, dates back to the early 14th century. While parts have been rebuilt over the years, the church actually survived the 1693 earthquake, destroyed so much of Ragusa.
So we also had a really good meal. I'm still stuffed. I have no idea what we're going to eat tonight, but it's not going to be much because I'm full. But this has just been a really, really neat time to come and visit Sicily.
After lunch, we went next door for chocolate.
For 500 years, Sicily belonged to Spain. This explains why Modica has been a producer of chocolate since the 16th century, as the Spanish would bring cacao beans to the island. To walk off all that chocolate, our tour guide takes us through the streets of Modica. Then it was back to the ship.
We are only halfway finished with this cruise on the Regent Splendor. To continue along with us, watch this video, and as always, keep on traveling.